We are firm believers here at Mixed Mornings that the action outside of the stadium is more interesting than the action inside of the stadium. We love NC State football, but from 8 years of stories from one of our favorite people, Officer Ian Kendrick, we have come to know that the tailgate is where the most entertainment happens. And with that, to really put good energy out into the air for today's tailgate, we have our top 3 stories from Officer Ian Kendrick.
I love me some Ian Kendrick. You mix beer with a not fully formed frontal lobe, and you just get the best stories.
Yep, like this one. Let's start it off. Number 3.
He was causing a little bit of problems in the stands, so we had the need to get him out of the stadium before he caused too much of a ruckus. He was enjoying himself a little too much, rubbing too many shoulders the wrong way, causing the opposing fans to get a bit too much on edge. And before it got to fisticuffs, we had to get him out of the stadium. He took off running. Officers gave chase, and they lost him in the crowd, and we thought, we're never going to get this guy back. Well, we caught a break. And one of his buddies was filming the whole thing just for social media and thought it would be a lark. Unfortunately, his buddy made the mistake of yelling out his name as he was running through the crowd, and also put his name on the video and typed his name in.
Tagged him.
Tagged him. Big red letters.
What an idiot! I'm sorry, but that is a dumb move.
Yeah, so he was not the best of friends for doing that, but he was a great informant for the police. So thank you very much for that.
Can I just say I'm really glad that our police department is still using the word fisticuffs. I'm glad it's still in use.
Just another reason we love Officer Ian Kendrick. Number 2. And these just get better. Come on.
One gentleman was enjoying the mood a little bit too much. Was out there with a new girlfriend. She happened to bring her parents out there, and he didn't want to see them as intoxicated as he was. So rather than meet them in the condition that he was, he decided to hop in a cab and leave without telling anybody where he was going. So this kind of freaked people out. Phone calls were made. We're looking for a missing person after the game for about 3 hours, and all of a sudden we get a call from the Chocowinity Police Department saying, "Hey, are you looking for this gentleman?" We're saying, yes, we are. And it turns out he took a $200 cab ride home back to Chocowinity, far eastern part of the state. It was a little small town. So it made for a even longer day, but we're happy that no humans were harmed in the incident, thankfully, and he made it home all right. Nonetheless, I think he had a lot to answer for when he saw his girlfriend next.
He sure did.
$200. It's not enough. What an idiot.
And yeah.
Sorry, shouldn't call names. Go ahead.
I think that one's earned.
I think it fits, but go ahead.
He'd probably call himself an idiot.
Yeah.
But the number 1 tale from the tailgate, one that we in studio refer to as hot dog phone.
Started with the husband. It was inside the stadium, and he walked down to get some refreshments, to get some snacks, and as our event staff were doing their job when he was coming back into the section, they asked to see his ticket, which of course on Carter Finley is on your phone. Well, he was a bit surprised, and being the Wolfpack fan that he had been for many, many, many years, and he was like, I never show my ticket to get back in my seating section. The event staff was like, no, we need to see your ticket. We need to make sure you're in the right place. And he took a little bit of offense to this and started what he thought was waving his phone in front of the individual's face to show him his ticket. What the individual thought was his phone that he was waving in front of the usher's face was actually a handful of hot dogs. So,
Hits every time.
Not just students, even legacy season ticket holders.
The visual is just priceless.